Thor is back, but this is not the Thor we know. The Avengers Doomsday teaser just dropped, and even though it barely shows anything, it might be one of the most important MCU teasers we've ever gotten. Because for the first time ever, Thor, the god of thunder, is afraid. And today, we're breaking down exactly why that matters. The teaser opens with Thor's voice, and immediately, you can hear it. There's hesitation, there's fear, there's desperation. Thor is praying to Odin. Now yes, we've seen Thor speak to his father before. We saw it in Ragnarok. We saw it when he unlocked his true power. But this time, this prayer is different. Thor isn't asking for victory. He isn't asking for power. He's asking to come back alive. Let that sink in. Thor is a Norse god. And in Norse mythology, especially Viking culture, there is no greater honor than dying in battle. A warrior's death means Valhalla, eternal glory, endless feasts, endless war. For Thor, dying against a worthy enemy should be a dream, especially now because Jane Foster is already there. So if this were the old Thor, this would be the perfect ending. But he doesn't want that. He wants to live. And that tells us something massive. Thor's life has meaning again, and that meaning is love. We see brief shots of her in the teaser, and it's clear she's changed. She's older, her design is more grounded, her Viking-inspired look is fully realized, and the environment around her, it feels settled. This isn't cosmic chaos anymore. This feels like New Asgard, which means one thing: love is safe. She's not being kidnapped, she's not being hunted, and that's incredibly important. A lot of fans were worried. After seeing earlier teasers, especially Steve Rogers, people started thinking, are we doing the kidnapped children storyline again? Gore already did that. We don't need it again. But Thor's prayer confirms something crucial. He doesn't say, protect my daughter. He says, give me the strength to return home to her. That means Thor is leaving love behind. This is not a rescue mission. This is a war, and that's a huge relief. This feels like a deliberate move by the Russo brothers. They kept love because she matters, but they stripped away the tone of love and thunder. Thor's hair is shorter, his armor is darker, more grounded. You can still see faint gold accents, like echoes of his past suit, but they're restrained. This is a Thor who's been humbled, a Thor who's tired, a Thor who knows what failure feels like. Visually, Marvel is being very intentional. We saw this same warm, vibrant color grading in the Captain America teaser, the Thunderbolts post-credit scene. It's beautiful, but not playful. It's epic, mythic, almost tragic, which fits perfectly, because this isn't just another battle. Thor is desperate. Thor is scared. Thor is facing an enemy so powerful, he's praying. We've never seen that. Even against Thanos, Thor was angry, not afraid. But this feels different. This feels like Infinity War trauma, multiplied. And here's the chilling part. Thor doesn't realize it yet, but even if Odin doesn't hear him, Loki does. If Thor Ragnarok didn't exist, this would be Ragnarok. New Asgard is likely getting destroyed. The multiverse is collapsing. Entire realities are ending. This isn't the end of a world. This is the end of everything. Thor's Ragnarok in a different form. The teaser ends with that countdown, the same cryptic message we saw before, and some fans decoded it, pointing toward the harrowing of Doom's storyline. A story where Dr. Doom repeatedly enters hell, combining science and sorcery, pushing himself beyond limits. Now, will the Russos follow that story exactly? Probably not, because Avengers Doomsday isn't about saving Doom's mother. It's about incursions, battle world, the collapse of the multiverse, but the themes. Science plus magic, pain as fuel, power at any cost. That's Doom. And this is only the beginning. We're reportedly getting an X-Men teaser, a Wakanda-focused teaser, a Fantastic Four teaser, and possibly a 5th trailer rated internationally. And if that last one drops, that's when Doom shows his face, maybe around the Super Bowl, and when he does, everything changes. But that's just my breakdown. What do you think Thor is truly afraid of? And do you think he survives Doomsday? Let me know in the comments. This is FrameDrop, where we break down what works, what doesn't, and why it matters. I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, drop the frame.